retaliate against the Palestinians. They shelled the camp.
Authorities are expecting us to retaliate.
Intelligence confirms a growing intention to retaliate.
I would retaliate.
Only. Canada takes the credit of the retaliate against the hostages.
I figure 2022 until the first impact of our retaliatory strike.
To retaliate.
I said no retaliation, you fucking moron.
Retaliating because you kept Katie away from us after we took care of her for a year in your absence.
It's just retaliating, bro.
Where's your phone?
Nathan, the doc's not with me.
Where the hell is he?
The mob retaliated against the Palestinians. They shelled the camp.
You let him go.
Nathan.
You let her take him.
Get the call.
Binoculars, no night scope.
The authorities are expecting us to retaliate. We strike now, we risk everything. What if it was your...
Intelligence confirms a growing intention to retaliate.
They're putting the strategy in place. They're contacting Lewis.
Suppose they launch a first strike against us.
I would retaliate. And we're all finished.
Oh, would you prefer that only...
Yeah, we're not greedy, them too.
Only. Canada takes the credit of the retaliate against the hostages. Great Satan wasn't involved.
Months, say 20 until total commitment. I figure 2022 until the first impact of our retaliatory strike. I figure we have 42 minutes until...
And the government buildings in Elizabethville. We need to retaliate.
Well, since...
What did I say to you? I said no retaliation, you fucking moron.
What are you talking about?
We don't blame you for what happened to Patricia, and we're not retaliating because you kept Katie away from us after we took care of her for a year in your absence. Our only concern.
You what?
I'm sorry, man. It's just retaliating, bro.
Where's your phone?
In my pocket.
Now, all the Jews will want to retaliate.
I'm afraid you don't understand what's really happening.
What do you suppose he's gonna do?
Retaliate first.
Let's go.
It wasn't you.
It wasn't Enrique.
You have invited the Americans to retaliate against all of us.
I swear, I had nothing to do with it.
Lex talionis. The law of retaliation. My golfer friends also said that Eddie's people might retaliate.
Eddie's people might retaliate? Against who?
Look out of here, Dan.
The rules of engagement state you don't risk a breach if the hostage taker is willing to kill in retaliation. And I think I've proved I'm willing to do that.
I have a question. Sir, if we've proven that our pilots can retaliate, why does this chimp have to be irradiated?
Nesmí být nikde kladen odpor. Jinak bude proti nám zakročeno se vší brutalitou. Všichni velitelé očekávají...
For you.
Ain't what they telling me.
That's why they call it fucking with you. And let me tell you how we're gonna retaliate, all right? Tomorrow, I'm gonna pick you up.
Sospechoso podría ser de un cartel rival. Pues esto puede dar paso a ataques de represalias y eventualmente a una nueva...
I vow to attack any ship flying an American flag for the retaliation of the brutal killing of our friends. Within hours, he delivered on his words. By attacking the
An ISIS official and military official has collapsed. The question of a U.S. retaliation.
The president is meeting with his Security Council to discuss...
Surprise!
What if they use poison gas on our men?
We would retaliate.
But, well, they could fire it from planes, strewn across villages.
We'd bomb the hell out.
We only acted in retaliation.
Retaliation? And how the fuck do you explain what happened to Prakosa?
That was never an order of ours.
We're gonna need somebody out here to help us fight.
Good Lord. Are you suggesting we wait here to face retaliation?
Hell yeah, he is.
What? Let him come. We'll be ready for it.
We must retaliate for this brutal act.
Many of us have only a short time left in this city. We must hold...
Alien vessel right out of the sky. And if this happens, we can't sit around waiting for retaliation. So, get prepared. The Air Force and infantry are standing by.
Yes, sir.
By the Campbells in 1622, in retaliation of which Lord Douglas sent his only son, Hamish, out.
What does Whopper recommend, Mr. McKittrick?
Full-scale retaliatory strike.
I need some machine.
To explain to the President why every officer we have in Western Europe is snatched in retaliation.
Is correct. The President will not. Again.
All right, then. I'm authorizing an immediate retaliatory strike. Let's do it.
Scramble the fighters right away.
Need a loose cannon on this deck. What if they decide to crash another plane in retaliation for your little stunt, huh?
Can't do that anymore, right, Barnes? Besides,
the sub will fire just one missile, an apparent retaliation for the Kremlin. That should start the ball rolling.
I'm here, Ethan!
Are you going to retaliate for what happened to Sue? I'm going over to that house today, Mr. Kowalski.
Attack. Yeah, we could have bombed the Capitol, but they would have retaliated with at least twice the firepower. Then what?
Has broken out on a number of fronts. This is in retaliation, according to the Vietnamese, for a number of attacks on villages close to the border.
On television, telling Khrushchev to turn his boats around.
Full retaliatory response. He didn't bat an eye.
Late this afternoon by an Argentine missile. It is seen as retaliation for the sinking of the General Belgrano, in which over 300 Argentinian sailors...
as part of a general sneak attack and escape retaliation because of lack of proper command and control.
Well, I assume then that the planes will return automatically once...
Cool children will honor it.
In retaliation for this cowardly murder of the Reichsprotector, it is ordered that commencing at 2 o'clock today...
It's on record, it's out. It's no secret anymore. So how can they restrain his speech or retaliate? It's out in the world.
Well, if you could engineer it into the court record, you might have some.
Or consider what we know. Last night's bombing was clearly meant to look like Germany's retaliation for Strasbourg.
Well, I got enough to kill a couple of them crackers, that's what I got. And how many of us you think they gonna kill in retaliation? With their 12-gauge pump actions, they Colt automatics.
Scratch beat Hitler and told you. What more do we have to do?
You want me to call in the retaliatory strike?
Or an attack which may or may not have happened?
What is a failure? Well, if the Poles, the Jews, try to retaliate. What constitutes retaliation? A rock thrown at his golden head? Is that sufficient warrant for the demolition of the city?